Biden lost his temper in a telephone call with Ukraine's Zelensky. He told him, show a little more gratitude. We've given tens of billions of dollars in aid and funds to Ukraine from the U.S., not only the U.S., but even Europe. And Ursula von der Leyen has promised Zelensky that as of next year, Europe will be paying a monthly aid of cash to Ukraine of 1.5 billion euros. So days after the Pentagon announced the total U.S. military aid given to Ukraine so far has topped $18.5 billion, new reports reveal President Biden briefly lost his temper during a phone call with his Ukrainian counterpart Zelensky after Zelensky kept pressuring for more and more money and arms. This he does every week. That's all he knows how to do. In the meantime, Europe is going broke. And NBC cited 4 officials familiar with the phone call, which took place in June, revealing for the first time on Monday, Biden had barely finished telling Zelensky he just greenlighted another $1 billion in U.S. aid for Ukraine when Zelensky started listing all the additional help he wanted and he was not getting. So at that point, Biden lost his temper. The people said in the phone call that not only was Washington handed Kiev a record amount of money and aid, military aid, but tens of more billions in humanitarian funding as well. The country struggles to keep the lights on, keeping civil service active, and amid mounting wartime debt as the Russian invasion continues. President Biden, reportedly showing his iration, explained to Zelensky in the phone call the American people were being quite generous, and his administration and U.S. military were working hard to help Ukraine. He said, raising his voice, that Zelensky could show a little more gratitude. According to more from NBC, 2 leaders communicating have since improved. Administration officials said Biden and Zelensky's relationship has not only improved since June phone call, after which Zelensky made the statement praising the U.S. for its generous assistance, but the clash reflects Biden's early awareness that both congressional and public support for sending billions of dollars to Ukraine could begin to fade. That moment has arrived just as the president prepares to ask Congress to greenlight even more money for Ukraine. Perhaps these two are getting past those prior June tensions. As a result, the White House continuing to essentially sign off whatever Ukraine is asking for. Let's remember what happened a few days ago. Putin and some of his politicians have come out publicly stating worldwide that Ukraine is not a sovereign member, it's not a sovereign country, that it's a colony of the United States. It's getting all its orders and aid from the United States, and the U.S. Pentagon is giving orders to the Ukrainian armed forces. This is by Tyler Durden, Zero Hedge. Please leave your comments. Thank you for your support. Kindly support my Patreon account. The daily posts are 5 videos daily, and they are totally different from what I have on my YouTube channel. Thank you so much for your support and that you find all my content so interesting. You'll find the Patreon account details in the description box below.